you're not, I don't want you, and you don't go there. And you know what? God's judgment is going to be overwhelming against you when he grabs you and throws you down. I've already seen it. You saw Rihanna. You saw her picture. She has a very big forehead and an ugly, ugly nose. That's God's judgment on her. I keep telling her to stop harassing me. To stop harassing me. And she keeps doing it. She keeps harassing me.
That's right, Bob and Jen. The LAPD has identified the woman accused of shooting up the outside of Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's Los Angeles home yesterday afternoon as 35-year-old Ivanna Ortiz. She is behind bars this morning, being charged with attempted murder. Her bail set at $10,225,000.
So the R&B singer, the worldwide pop star Rihanna, her house got shot up yesterday, and it was from a woman from Orlando. Come to find out, once I find out who the name of this woman is and who she is, I ran into her before. Stay tuned, Fugitive TV. Welcome to Fugitive TV, and I am your host, Ray Marcel. And what we do here is we take a look at cases of either missing people, unsolved mysteries, cases that might need to be solved, and we try and take a look at it from a different perspective because I was once a fugitive on the run from the law myself. I did it for 15 years. I lived in different countries under different names. I ended up turning myself in, and now what I do is I run businesses. I'm a motivational speaker. I try to motivate the next person that, hey, if I could do it, you can too. And what I like to do is help people solve cases or try and find missing people, you know, just by giving the situation a different point of view, okay, from somebody like myself. Well, this time we really don't need to give a situation a different point of view. But what we are going to point out is the crazy, all right? Because there's people around here that just have crazy in them. And sometimes you just have to avoid the crazy, all right? Well, I don't know if you know this, but it's all over the news. Rihanna's house was shot up yesterday, okay? And people are like, why would somebody do this? It's Rihanna. What did she do to somebody? She's not out in the street. She's not, she's not doing any of these things. Well, come to find out, it was a 35-year-old woman by the name of Ivanna Ortiz. She's out of Orlando. Now, I'm in Orlando all the time, sometimes multiple times a month. Orlando's only about an hour and a half from me. So I am there all the time. Now, I told you I have a couple businesses. One of my businesses is a DJ business. So I have me, which I DJ certain events. I've DJed for the R&B singer Maya. I've DJed for the rapper Cassidy. I've DJed for a lot of people, okay, for certain events. And I do that on my spare time. Now, also, I have other people that DJ for me. But during one event, I ran into this woman. Now, it was an event out in Orlando I was at, and she seemed nice at first, but you could tell she was a little off, because all she kept talking about was people who were of the celebrity status. It's almost like she wanted to compare herself to them. And not only that, I think she thought she was a celebrity too in some sort of way. I don't know. Well, on her Instagram, all her social media accounts, they all seemed off. I'm going to show you guys her social media.
I'm what you want to see. Jealousy, jealousy. They still know it's me. I'm what you can't stand to see. I'm everything you want to be. Jealousy, jealousy.
And the things she was saying and what she was doing. Now, she also had a YouTube account. She was doing a YouTube channel, and she wasn't getting a lot of followers like she wanted to, okay? Now, she was a person that she wanted to be in that spotlight. Like, she thought literally she was a celebrity, but she was not.
Woman's Journal. This is 60 Days of Prayer channel, and we are here on day 60, January 25th. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations. I am exalted in the earth. Indeed, truly you are highly exalted, God. All
Okay. Her YouTube channel, I don't even think it has 50 followers on it, but she acted like she had 50 million followers. Okay. Now, I'm going to read you guys this article from NBC News so you can guys get the exact details of what happened. So it says Ivanna Lisette Ortiz was booked into custody on suspicion of attempted unaliving. And on YouTube we can't say the M word. I always see some people comment of why you say unaliving. Well, that's the reason why you can't say the M word on YouTube. YouTube likes to flag channels that are smaller like mine. Once I become big, then I can take a little bit of filter off, but for now I can't, unfortunately. Attempted unaliving in a connection with the Sunday afternoon incident at the property just outside Beverly Hills. The 9-time Grammy winner was at home when the suspect opened fire, but she was not hurt by any of the 4 rounds that were fired upon. Now, she did use an AR-15, okay, or that type of style of rifle is what she used to fire on the property. A$AP Rocky, who is Rihanna's husband, he's a rapper. A$AP Rocky and their children are also inside the Beverly Crest home. Now, Beverly Crest is just north of Beverly Hills. For you people that don't know of, where Beverly Hills is at and things like that, it's California. You all should know where Beverly Hills is at, right? Well, Beverly Crest is kind of north of Beverly Hills. Now, it says shots were fired at 1:15 afternoon. So this happened right after lunchtime yesterday, okay? This woman did not give no Fs what time of the day this was, all right? That's what I mean by crazy. The property front gate appeared to have bullet holes, and police investigated the area on Sunday. The suspect drove up the property's entrance. So the suspect drove up to the property's entrance and started firing away. A possible motive hasn't been clear for hours immediately after the attack. A car matching the description of the one seen at Rihanna's house during the shooting was spotted at a nearby Sherman Oaks, where officers did a traffic stop and arrested the suspect. The woman under arrest in LA was linked to social media accounts of an Illinois native who claims to work as a speech therapist in Florida. State records indicate that there is a woman of the same name who is a licensed speech language pathology assistant. Ortiz bail was listed. So her bail was listed at $10 million. Now, they linked her social media account to a person who was in Florida who claims that she is pretty much a licensed speech therapist, okay? I mean, you guys make the decision. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. You guys make the decision. You tell me what you think. The suspect has arrest records linked to Florida. Her divorce from ex-husband Jed Sangalang turned violent on June 25, 2023, when he dropped off their children at Ortiz's apartment. Ortiz had texted Sangalang that you'll be socked on the nose tonight at the drop-off, according to the affidavit from Orlando police. Cell phone video of the confrontation showed Ortiz calling Sangalang a homophobic slur. Based on the above facts, circumstances, independent witnesses' statement, and video evidence, I find Ivanna Ortiz to be the primary aggressor of the incident. Okay? So we're going to get into her background too, because I have a lot of stuff to show you on her. So as you saw, she has a child with an ex, and she got into a domestic dispute with the ex during a drop-off, and it turned violent. And the ex videoed everything. So I guess he already knew she was crazy and decided to videotape everything, which worked in his favor. So we're going to get a little bit into her background. I'm going to show you some of her social media accounts. Some things I even saw before all this happened, because once that came out, I was like, hold on, I know this. What? Oh, man. So this girl was serious this whole time, because she would post things on, I'm just going to show you, she would post things on her social media. You're like, yeah, whatever. That's what you would think. You would think, yeah, whatever. But some of these people are really crazy. So take a look at this.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up, okay? Shut the up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't do this. That's why you got Rihanna over there all jealous. Because how am I, because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. Okay? I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please, don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time. Because she's stealing from you. Okay? She's stealing from you. So you guys need to wake up and don't give that girl any attention. They want to come over here and steal my thoughts. That's Satan. He just wants to kill something beautiful. Just like his Rihanna. They just want to kill something beautiful. So even though the devil and Rihanna are very loud, God and Jesus Christ are doing something, and myself. Look at the devil. He doesn't want it to be me. He doesn't want me to be a Christian woman of God. Because that's what it is. That's why I'm indifferent to Rihanna. I'm indifferent to a lot of your girls, devil. Rihanna and the devil may be very loud, but that's not power. That's not power. Rihanna even said, I oink, about herself. She's so stupid. She's like, I oink like you. And no, that was on a day when I was doing day trades and I was trading ION. Look up the tracker. And then Rihanna's over there and she's there with the devil. They don't want me to get money. They don't want me to be successful. I made $3,000 one day on a day trade trading NVDA. And then Rihanna, she pops up in the spirit with the devil and they're like, meh, 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 meh. And then they went over and they attacked a legal case. They went and attacked my lawyer, Jennifer Meister, and they took her spirit and her energy and they were just right there. Like I could see them vivid as day. And because they were jealous because they literally don't want me to be successful. No, Rihanna, no. You're not the eagle. They will soar high on wings like eagles. Rihanna wants to say that we are flying. That we are flying and we're not. She's not flying. She had a bad day. She looks really stupid and corny. The way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me, she's the one who wants to kill me. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Lord God, I pray that you yank Rihanna by her freaking wig, by the mop on her head, and throw her all the way across darkness. In Jesus' name. Her spirit is in the spirit of the world, and it is very non-purposeful. Very non-purposeful. And it's very intrusive, and I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
All right, so this is one of her accounts. So this is the one I knew about, her Facebook account right here. Some of these things I'm gonna have to go on mute because some of her videos have music in it, and YouTube will copyright the music. But
look at my legs. Look at my legs. Look at my legs. Look at my legs. You can't with me, Cardi B. You're supposedly busy right now. You're supposedly busy right now. But you know who has the cutest outfit tonight? You know who's the cutest tonight? I am.
now she says you can't F with me, Cardi B. For those of you watching that's not into rap music, Cardi B is a famous rapper, one of the famous female rappers on the planet. So she's basically talking to her right now, which is crazy.
I'm the cutest tonight. You ain't doing nothing to me. You ain't messing with me. You ain't messing with me.
So like I said, Cardi B is one of the most famous rappers there is. And she's like talking to her as in like, like she personally knows Cardi B. This one right here, this post says, "Are you there? Because I was waiting for your age 5 head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at." And she tagged right here, and I'm going to show you who this tag belongs to. That tag belongs to Rihanna. That is her Instagram tag. Bad Gal Riri with 149 million followers. So on this post, she tagged Rihanna. This was on February 23rd at 8:28 p.m. and says, "Are you there? Because I was waiting for your age 5 head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at." Okay. Then the day before that, she posted "Killing It" season, and she's singing to a song, and she's got her daughter in the background. This one right here, dropped a boot, landed on his own neck. This is February 21st. I can't play the song, but the song is very violent. It's talking about putting a rope around your neck. Another post about her working at a gym therapy sessions. She really needs mental therapy, actually. This right here, Miss Teen Illinois Latin Princess 2006, her trophies. Now, the blonde is not her real hair. The blonde is not her real hair whatsoever. She's brunette.
And you want to be. Jealousy, jealousy.
So a lot of her posts, she's claiming that these celebrity women are jealous of her. Yes, jealous of her. Okay. Look, she tags, this is Champagne Poppy. That is Drake's tag. Okay. When Drake found out Rihanna has AIDS. This is the stuff she's claiming. This is the stuff she was claiming, people. So, like I said, there was crazy with her. Okay. Now look at this right here. Remember they said the white Tesla?
To get some tacos. Riding down here with my twin.
She said it's her twin, but nobody's in the car with her. She's there by herself. That's the white Tesla.
Coming here downtown to get some tacos.
We are going to get into her arrest record. If you remember that news article that I read earlier, and it told you everything that happened, and also said the incident that involved her ex during a handoff with her child turned into a domestic dispute. Well, she got arrested for that, right? So this was right here, says her name, Ortiz, the date, June, all right, 26, 2023. And of course, Orlando, Florida. And it's domestic battery, violence, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. Now, remember, this date, she got arrested June for, I think it was punching him in the face or something. Then she gets arrested again right after that, okay? Right after that. Make sure I have the dates right here. Yep, she got arrested again in September 2023, okay? Now, this one she got arrested in is Volusia County, but this county is right next to Orlando. It's pretty much right next door. You can cross the street and you're in this county. And it says out of county warrant misdemeanor. And it was for violation of an injunction. Pretty much she violated the order of the first arrest. So the first arrest, there was most likely a restraining order. She had to, obey by the rules of not talking to him, things like that. And she violated it in September. Then she gets arrested. Look at this. 3 days later. Okay, 3 days later. This one was September 4th. Then she gets arrested September 7th, violation of domestic injunction for the exact same thing. Okay, now look at her face. She ain't looking too hot this time. She ain't looking too good, but she gets arrested for the exact same thing 3 days later, all right? And all dealing with her ex. If this ain't a sign of crazy, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Holes, and those were just some of the gunfire, some of the shots fired here yesterday afternoon. Now take a look at the video.
A white Tesla, if you went down cold water, 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle at the gate code 3. It's an
The shooting happening in broad daylight around 1:20 Sunday afternoon in the normally quiet Beverly Crest neighborhood. People who heard the shooting told police it was a barrage of bullets, some hitting the front gate as you saw there, others reportedly making their way to the entrance of the home behind the gate, but thankfully no one was injured. Now witnesses were able to check their security cameras and described the shooter as a blonde woman with her hair in braids in a white Tesla with paper plates, last seen heading northbound on Coldwater Canyon. LAPD's air unit quickly spotting the car and following it all the way to the Sherman Oaks Galleria on Sepulveda and Ventura Boulevard, where she turned into the parking area, and that's where police took her into custody. They say they found inside the Tesla an assault-style rifle they believe was used in the shooting. And again, that suspect now identified as Ivanna Ortiz. She's 35 years old. What is her connection?
So now that I showed you all of her social media clippings, pretty much where she's talking about Rihanna, all right? Is that not enough evidence for the prosecution to put her away? Just for what I showed you guys? If I was the prosecution, I wouldn't even offer her a plea deal. For what? Why? I can bury you in trial easily with just what I just showed you, 40 minutes of clips. She's talking to Rihanna in the spirit world, like Rihanna's talking to her back, claiming Rihanna's blocking her from getting money and blocking her from getting shine. Okay? And then talking to the other rapper, Cardi B, like she personally knows Cardi B, but she doesn't know any of these people at all. Doesn't know any of these people. Trust me, I know. And then I showed you guys the video where she's in the white Tesla. She's talking about me and my twin, gets out the car, it's her and herself. So it looks like she took the same white Tesla, which is probably her car, all right? Got the AR here in Florida, because here in Florida, weapons are easy to get, and drove out to California, which I believe is about a 36-hour drive, okay? So it took her probably 2 to 3 days to drive out there. Now, if she's really insane and didn't want to stop, she probably could have drove straight through and went there. But, and as she said, she had braids. So she got her hair done, got the weapon, jumped in her Tesla, drove from Florida, all the way to California to go do what she did to Rihanna's house. Luckily, she didn't have no good aim. Luckily, she didn't know what she was doing. That's the good part about this. She didn't know what she was doing. So that, I would say, is the good part about all this. But besides that, oh, there's so much evidence against her. Not only that, for you guys that don't know, that don't have an EV, electric vehicle, when you're traveling, you leave a paper trail. You have to, because when you charge at these stations, you can't pay cash like with a regular gas car. You have to use a credit card or a debit card. You have to, okay? I have one, all right? I have one right here. And you have to use a debit card or a credit card, and it leaves a paper trail. So prosecution can easily see that, okay, you drove all the way from Florida to Beverly Hills with this AR style rifle. You have all these videos pretty much hating on her or Rihanna. You sound like a crazed fan or some sort of crazed, whatever you want to call it. All right. Now, I was going to show you guys her YouTube channel. Now, one of those clips did come from her YouTube channel, but I didn't want to expose her YouTube channel. The reason why is because she already thought she was famous and she wanted to be famous. So I am not going to put her YouTube channel out there like that. Somebody else can, but I'm not going to. And, you know, and have her people on the outs looking at her YouTube channel like, oh my God, I blew up, you know, because you got to remember, she's locked up for attempted, not for doing it, just attempted. So if she does get a plea, it will probably get knocked down, okay? which means she's probably not going to do a lot of time. You know, she might get 5, 6 years or something like that, get out on good behavior, be back home in 2 or 3. It's just the way it is, especially in California. California compared to Florida. Now, Florida, you have to do 85% of your time. I don't care if you went to a store and you stole a Slurpee and some gum. You have to do 85% of your time. California and other states are a little different. Depending on what you did, a lot of times they can just let you out. All right. So is she going to get time? Yes. Do I see her doing a lot of time? I don't think so. I think they're going to give her a lot of time. I think she might get some years, but she's probably going to get let out and be on probation or parole for a while. That's probably what she's she's probably going to get more probation or parole than she's probably going to actually do jail time, is what I believe. Now, does she need mental help? Looking at these videos, you guys let me know what you think. Do you think she needs mental help? I do. Jail can't cure that. Jail cannot cure whatever's going on in her head. She needs therapy. That's what she needs. She needs doctors. Okay? Prison guards aren't going to help that situation. It might just make it even worse. But you guys let me know what you think. Okay? Do you think that she is going to get a lot of time? And believe it or not, I was reading comments on some videos on some social media. Some people are sticking up for this girl. Some people are sticking up for her, saying that Rihanna must have did something to her, and that's why she filed the lawsuit. So Rihanna must have did something to her that we don't know about. And I'm just looking at these comments like, are you serious? For real? That means that she had to drive across country and blast up her house? Come on, people, make this make sense. That it don't even make sense. Even if she tried to go to Rihanna concert, Rihanna for some reason blocked her from coming to the concert. As you see, I would too. But let's say that happened. That doesn't mean you go drive across country and do what you did. No. You want to do a lawsuit, then do a lawsuit. Let the court settle it. Now look at you. Now who's going to help you with the lawsuit? You're in court. Now you got to fight better charges, more charges, your charges. What an idiot some people are. I don't know. Sorry, but some people just are. But let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe. My channel is almost at 25,000 subscribers. This has been great. I'm one of the fastest growing channels in the true crime topic. And I think because I give it to you guys raw, I give it to you guys as unfiltered as YouTube would allow me to be. I would love to use the M word, but I can't. We got to use unalive around here, at least for now. But I at least try and give you things that the media is not telling you, okay? And I try and give you a different perspective on certain situations, and I think everybody loves that. Well, thank you so much. Please comment below where you're watching from, country, city, state. I try and interact with everybody, and I'm always going to do that. Sorry if I can't get to you all, but I try my best to get to almost everybody, all right? This is Fugitive TV. Please take care of one another. Look out for your surroundings. Until next time, I'm out.